This is the most out of pocket podcast hosted by.
Hello and welcome back to the Most Out of Pocket podcast. My name is Ash, and today we're going to be talking about movies. Okay.
So, what's your favorite movie, guys? What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? There's so many. I don't know. I really love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did you realize in the third version?
Ooh,
That
that
movie
is
is
good.
It's awfully specific.
Let me tell y'all what a good movie is. The
Oh.
very first Pokemon movie ever, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Goodness.
That is cinematic mastery
That movie
right
was
there.
You know
Freaking
what
fever
another
dream.
good movie is? If you were a fan of Eminem, 8 Mile. is
8 Mile.
Such a great movie. Oh my god.
Of course it is.
Like
It has
that.
Brittany Murphy in it.
That
Well,
is
not
true.
to mention the fact that, like, at the end of the rap battle.
I see so many memes of that on TikTok. It's not even funny. Like him rapping, it's like clown music, or it's like it's so funny. I love it.
It's great.
Dudes.
What's another good movie? I had it. I literally had it in my brain.
There could be TV shows.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that
TV
too.
shows.
Well, only if they have movies.
Cat Dog.
Really?
I have a cat dog neck pillow.
Really?
Neck pillow.
Isn't a new Kung Fu Panda coming out?
Yes!
And Despicable Me.
And
Baby now.
All right, I think we need to
Baby.
address that poor kid is a ginger. We need to address that.
Well, he's
poor
just
kid.
like his mother.
Well, his
Oh.
mother's a ginger.
Okay, but
Well,
ginger
yeah.
women are pretty. Ginger
Yeah.
men aren't.
But ginger
That kid's
man,
gonna
be
I think
ugly.
there's one ginger man that I would be like.
That's the exception
From
to the
a TV
rule.
show.
there's
Are you talking about Cameron Mono, whatever his name is?
Yeah, from Shameless.
He's very attractive. Okay. What's I'm really looking forward to the new Beetlejuice movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Jenna Ortega?
I need to
She's
go
gonna
back
be
and
so good.
rewatch it just so I'm updated again.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
It's been a while.
What's another one that's coming out? I heard that there's possibly another Five Nights at Freddy's movie in the
Oh
making.
yeah.
Shaggy better be in it. If he's not, I'm gonna run
I'm
away
sorry,
and join the circus.
what?
Shaggy, the dude who acted as Shaggy in Scooby Doo.
Oh, you're talking about
I-
Matthew Lillard.
I'll never call him anything else.
I
He's
know
Shaggy.
He actually was on the TV show Good.
I've got a woman's body.
So good until he got shot by the gang.
Womp womp.
But like
Him in the Scream movies was
Oh,
Yacht.
Oh my god.
Yacht.
Well, you know what?
Bomba
Billy
Claus.
Loomis in that movie.
Skeeter is so fine, dude.
Dude,
Nah, Billy Loomis.
have y'all heard about the new Beavis and Butthead movie that's coming out?
Be quiet.
It's like they're all grown up and crap. Like
That's-
it's not gonna be good.
It's literally just Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Animated.
I mean, the Ted movies though.
funny.
I love the first movie a lot more than the second.
I love the part where they're like in the grocery store and like Ted's working, and then the dude comes up with a box of tricks. He's like, I have a few questions about this product. He's like, well, okay, yeah. He's like, is it true that this cereal is exclusively for children?
Like,
Or
who
it's
children
like-
asked that?
Like, dude, it was so funny. It was such a random cameo too.
No,
I would
I've
do
never
that.
seen-
Ted also has a show now. And
Oh,
I've watched some
ew.
clips about it,
I heard
dude.
about that. I watched the only clip that I keep seeing is it. Would you rather have a salad or a steak? No, I would have a salad. Why would you pick a salad when your last meal could be a steak?
Yeah.
That's so random.
I love I don't know which movie or if it was from the show. There's this one. It's like this truck is praying to God, right? And then every time he says something,
What?
yeah, it's like a toy truck, right? And it's like praying to God. You know, they're at this like little picnic, and every time he finishes a sentence, Ted will be like, "You're welcome," or he's like, "We thank you for," and then it'll be like mashed potatoes
Oh
or
my
just something
God.
stupid.
No.
Yeah, but he was like arguing with a priest about
Yeah.
like what was it? Like they were talking about like God and miracles and stuff like that, and then Ted was like, "Me, I do all of those things." And the kid's like, "Yeah, no, he did. He does. He's literally a talking teddy bear." That is so funny. I thought that was so funny.
It was pretty funny. I mean, like,
Everyone has different views.
that is true. What else is coming out? They have so much good stuff. I watched Aquaman 2.
Oh yeah.
I was so happy because Amber Heard only got 20 minutes of screen time.
Okay,
That's
Amber
too
Heard
much.
should have. That's 22 mini. Okay,
Exactly, that's
she
true.
shouldn't have been in the movie.
How can you
She should have
treat?
not been in the movie
That's what I'm
because
saying.
Johnny Depp did not deserve that.
No.
Whoever will stand with Johnny Depp.
I have good news. Jim Carrey is back, and he's
For-
going to be Eggman in the third movie.
Oh, for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yay.
Good. Jim Carrey's funny. His Ace Ventura movies were, oh my gosh.
No, I still love him as the Grinch. He's the OG Grinch.
Oh yeah, like the animated Grinch.
But
Dude,
him
he-
as the Grinch was OG.
You know that scene where he like yanks something off, like he yanks the thing off the table, but the glasses stay there? That was completely unscripted. It was supposed to all fall down. Then he comes back and just knocks it all down.
Yeah.
That was 100% improvised. Was not
It's
supposed to happen.
funny.
That just makes
Ooh,
it
I'm thinking,
better.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
One of my best
I had-
improvs in a movie was in Marvel. It was Infinity War when Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Iron Man are
Ooh,
fighting.
Yeah. And Drax.
Oh yeah, you want to shoot my guy? Fine, I'll shoot yours. Do it, Quill. I can take it. No, he can't take
There's
it.
only a couple shows I
Where it's
watched,
like, Where's Gamora?
I'll do you.
Who
one
is
better.
Gamora?
I'll do you one better.
Rise, Gamora!
Wait, Wesley, did you ever watch The Punisher with Frank Castle? The guy who was Shane off the AMC Walking Dead before he got killed off in the
Dude, John Bernthal.
Yes.
That man is the finest man I've ever seen on the planet
I
Earth.
loved him in that role. Like it was
He did it.
Such,
He played it well.
I was so sad when he ended after 2 seasons because that man, I was like, I could watch you all day. Too.
And then they also had like the Luke Cage show. They had Iron
Oh, yes, I
Fist, Jessica
love Luke
Jones,
Cage.
Daredevil. They had like
Snores, Frank Castle. Frank Castle, he's so fine. He's such a.
I just
That's
can't get
okay.
over
I
it, like
will.
the fact that he
New
was
family.
such a bad man.
I will help you make a new family, Frank Castle.
Not
Whatever
to
you want,
mention-
girl.
What about you, Mariposa? Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you right now. What's your favorite movie?
I don't really have one.
Do you
What?
not watch movies?
Take that back. Say Pokemon.
No, don't say.
I don't think I've ever watched Pokemon.
That hurt
What's
my
something that you
feelings.
have watched
haven't
that's like
either,
stuck
honestly.
with you?
Well,
Not gonna
But
You
it
can
lie.
hurt
mention
you,
TV
okay.
shows
Not
too.
to
Yeah.
lie. Not gonna lie. I used to watch a lot of Monster High when I was a little kid.
That is totally valid.
A lot of Monster
That is
High.
completely
I watched
valid.
Barbie a lot when I was a kid.
Her!
Monster High Claudine Wolf was worth it.
Claudine was so fine. Let's be real.
Well, if we could talk about TV shows, my favorite TV show of all time is, I will forever say this, is Shameless US because that show was so great. But I do not recommend watching it in front of people who
Not
can't
with
see
your
anything
mother.
from across the street. Anyways,
I remember one time, my Nana and Papa used to care for me a lot when I was a little kid when my mom was working. One time, my Nana turned on Joe Dirt, and I was
Joe
like,
Dirt.
and we were just sitting there watching this, and a lot of it went over our heads. There were a few parts that got us laughing, and looking back, like first off, that is a terrible thing to let your kid, like your grandkids,
what
watch.
are
That
you
is
talking about?
terrible.
Like when I was a little kid, like 5th grade, I was watching all kinds of stuff I shouldn't have been watching. I was like watching like the Orange is the New Black.
Unsupervised.
Oh yeah,
horror
that's
movie.
terrible.
I was watching Shameless.
I've never watched
I was
Orange
watching
is the New Black.
Supernatural, Sons of Anarchy. I was watching plenty of adult shows. I should not have been watching as a kid,
I
but I was
love
watching
Supernatural.
I love Supernatural.
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen
Mm.
Ackles.
Jensen
Where's that?
Ackles.
He's pretty.
Oh my gosh, he will always win my heart.
He's
Mention Charlie Holman from Sons of Anarchy is
not true. Sons of Anarchy is not that good.
okay. In your opinion.
Okay, I will die on that hill. I will
Oh,
set
The
that hill
show
on
that I
fire.
feel like is overhyped in my personal opinion. Don't come for me for it. Is American Horror Story. I feel like that's overdone.
I've watched like 2 of the seasons and stopped watching it because it weirded me out, and I only watched it for Evan Peters.
Oh, and the first season. of
He's
American Horror
also
Story,
pretty.
like.
Space Jam, guys. I love
Well,
Space
Space
Jam.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what?
You
I
like
watched
the
Spaceballs.
No, I've never watched Spaceballs. I'll
You
be
never
honest.
watched Spaceballs?
I've never watched Spaceballs.
Like the Darth Vader dude, his
It's
helmet's
like,
like
I know his
this
helmet's like
big.
huge, and I know it's like a
His head's
plane.
I've seen
this
it.
big.
I've seen it. Yeah. What was
Space-
that was weird.
Spaceballs.
It's like a what?
It's a huge
Star Wars
knockoff.
parody.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of movies that I used to watch as a kid because I don't know why they were so good to me. Super Buddies or whatever, like with the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I watch a lot of like fantasy animated mice like movies.
Nah, I
No.
watched a lot of horror. For the longest time, when I was like a little kid, I was in my Twilight era as like 8.
Purr! I watched
I'm-
Jeepers Creepers so many times when I was young.
I own
I
both
know.
of the movies so good.
My mom used to have like this phase where she would watch all the Twilight series,
Same.
and she'd try to convince me to watch them and be like, "No,
Well, when I was
mom, I
listening-
don't want to."
When I was a little kid, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best stuff ever. And then I grew up, I was like, this is so bad.
Okay,
I
but
wanted to be
Twilight
Jacob
still
so
hits
bad.
hard.
I mean, the
It
I don't
books.
care
does.
what anyone says.
I tried
Jacob,
reading
the
the
dude who
books
played
too.
Jacob, I was
No
always
luck.
a Jacob fan. I was like, why you was this skinny white dude?
That's what I'm saying.
Get with the muscled up tone. gorgeous man. Please.
I think it's funny how they made a man that has 0 indigenous like genes play an indigenous character.
That is actually
I mean,
ironic.
It
like-
made me giggle.
I mean, like the fact that Jacob was like Bill actually had it all going on, and
I
then she
wanted
wanted
to
to pick the
Eat
vampire.
him.
The off.
Maybe she
It's
likes
just
her
like
men
a pretty
feminine and creepy.
Sparkly.
That's
It's weird.
Skin
of a
killer, Bella. I remember one time.
And then over here, Jacob is like this giant wolf. I would choose that over a.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, one time I remember I was a little kid. My mom was in one of those kicks where she just wanted to watch Twilight. And I was looking around and I was just walking through the living room and I happened to like just stop and watch the TV for a second. This chick like jumps up on this mountain lion or whatever. She goes like rah and just eats it.
Bella.
I'm like, what the?
Bella.
And I was like, just
That's
icky.
That was like at
Weird.
the very end of the movies.
Yeah.
So you caught a scene at the very end.
Yeah. And there's like no context to it. I was like, what is up
Can
with
we
that
talk
chick?
about Renesmee?
Renesmee, she always confused me.
Resentment?
Not resentment, but
Ridicule.
by the fact that like Jacob imprinted on her when she was like a baby.
I don't even know like the context, like the way that they use imprint. in
It's
the
like
books
you
or
like they're
movies.
soulmates basically.
Oh, so it's like
it
true
was-
love, but
yeah,
for
yeah, kind of like that. But like at first,
Wasn't
he
but
always
wasn't
tried
his
to get with
imprint
Bella.
like wasn't him imprinting like a I would want to be your father kind of thing?
No, it's more like you're my mate.
ew,
That's
icky.
But the
ew.
best show that I ever did watch, even though that it was only 10 or like 9 episodes.
Pokemon.
No, stop
No!
Pokemon.
Never.
It was The Act.
Oh, with Gypsy Rose?
Yes.
That
It's
whole thing?
insane. That was insane.
No.
The fact that Nick's still in jail, even though she conspired everything, and she's like, I served my time. You mean 8 years? And not to mention her husband that she got married to now is a special ed teacher.
Okay.
Nothing against
What is
it, I'm just
I was gonna
saying
say, what does that
he's
got to do
special.
with anything?
That's ironic.
People keep saying that her husband looks
looks like her
exactly like her
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I mean, her mom was a con artist long before, though. She had like 10 warrants for arresting like Louisiana.
All right, real quickly.
What?
Any movies that are old that you really like?
Old.
Old TV shows.
I have one that I
Ghost Rider.
hate. One that I hate
I mean, like
absolutely.
really old.
Oh.
Like the old cartoons.
Pygmalion.
Old cartoon?
Like cartoons or like
Maximum.
movies?
Cartoons or movies.
Pygmalion.
SpongeBob,
I love
Maximum.
Pygmalion.
The what's it? Like the whole Boomerang channel.
Oh, Boomerang
Oh,
Channel.
man.
That's
Wait, what-
that takes me back.
I remember watching those like at the dentist while they're like digging in my mouth.
I had a really bad My Little Pony phase.
Me
I still
too.
have a bad
I
little My
loved
Little
me some
Pony
My Little.
thing.
I watched all of it, to all 9 seasons, and then the way it ended made me so mad.
Okay, but Rainbow Dash and Applejack being lesbians is probably
Are
the
they?
greatest.
Rainbow
Yeah.
Dash was
Dude,
always
I
my
forgot.
favorite.
What?
Not to mention, I love some.
Impossible. No, actually, that probably is
Wait.
possible.
I sleep with a My Little Pony blanket every
Wait.
night.
I'm kind of
guys.
jealous about that.
There was another-
I want a My
Can
Little
we
Pony
talk
blanket.
about Total Drama Island though?
Dude.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Duncan
no.
was
Duncan.
always that.
He set the bar
He said the
for
bar,
my
though.
type in men.
I mean, I feel like Trent was kind of like he was kind of cool at the beginning, and then he kind of like got all like in his feelings.
I like
me, Gwen. Rah!
I
Gwen!
the
Heather, I hate
Noah.
Heather-
I like
the one that was
Noah.
like nah, 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 like was that?
That's Courtney.
I hate her.
I would.
She
She's
was a-
annoying.
She was a
I love
meathead.
Lashana.
Oh, she was so sassy. Her.
Very sassy. I like the really fat blonde guy. He reminded me too
Owen!
much. He reminds me too much of myself.
Owen is
But
such a
you're
sassy
not
guy,
Yeah, that's true. But
and you're not Canadian.
Yeah,
so.
that is also true. But I do like syrup.
Mm.
That counts.
That
Okay.
man likes to eat.
Honorary Canadian.